So you guys have been traveling through the woods, following the course of the river for um, over a week, and you came to a kind of an obstacle in the form of another river that joins into the main one as a tributary, and was down a very deep ravine that you couldn't cross until you stumbled upon a friendly Etten. He was friendly because somebody charmed him. And you managed to negotiate your way through that encounter and use his toll bridge to cross the river. And so now you're making your way through the forest once again, and you are going to come upon, you feel like, this day, probably around the late afternoon, the town of Forest Haven. So that's where we are. It's about, oh, we'll say 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Um, so travel on till you reach the town, or
So the bacon. Running out of bacon foods.
Yeah, didn't we need to go in and restock on some stuff?
Oh yeah. Yep.
yeah, you've been basically
he
living
better
off the
stop in.
land. So
Yeah, that bark soup isn't doing it anymore.
so you make your way, kind of continue through the forest, and you soon start to hear the sounds of chopping and sawing. You hear it long before you see anything. You guys are sort of bushwhacking through the brush, and you come upon some signs of people have been here. There are trees that seem to have been marked with chalk. There's signs of just especially Fergus and No Tongue can detect, like, this is logging area. So you kind of are coming up in a logging place of the forest. Uh, Still several hours away from the edge, you feel like, but continue on.
Is there any activity in the forest? No sounds? No other sounds?
Yeah, no, you can hear in the distance the sound of chopping and voices and sawing, and occasionally the sound of a timber and tree crashing in the forest.
Do we
That's
want to go
all,
say hi, or
like,
do we want to go straight to the town?
but say that seems to be between you and the town. So, like, kind of due west.
I'll show you in just a sec.
So, like,
Got
kind of
it.
in this area.
Like, who do we think is not going to be received well?
Who's not going to be received well in the town?
In anywhere
Well,
in this area.
elves still aren't like a thing anywhere, right? I'm unmuted.
Elves are pretty rare, but they're not completely unheard of.
Siobhan, if she has her hood and stuff up, can pass because she's only half, so she can usually get by somewhat without people really questioning. But she also went on the last excursion with Sug, so
So
I'm good.
probably pass.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that any of us are going to be received, quote unquote, well. We lost our only human person.
It was definitely human.
Yeah. Yes, I'm still unmuted. Jason got distracted because you said bushwhacking, and I don't know if you guys have ever. What show was that?
Alone.
No.
It was Wrecked.
Wrecked. It was a stupid like TBS show. There's a dude talking about trying to describe what someone's wearing. He's talking about his bush pants, and so he started playing it on YouTube. He got very sidetracked by bush pants. We'll send the clip. It'll make more sense. It's stupid.
So do we want to try to avoid these guys, or do we want to say hi so they don't think that we're being all sneaky?
I mean, how good are you feeling about your new dice? If you want to test them out, let's go. I'm good either
Just
way.
rolled a 10, so it's not giving me any indication either way.
Half and half. Still up in the air. Shall we meet them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
We
All right.
will continue on carefully watching so that we don't have trees fall on us, because that could be bad.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, so you continue to make your way through the forest west, rather to the east. You don't like it doesn't take long, like 5 minutes of walking, and you see the first. It's a human, like, dude's a lumberjack, so he's chopping on a tree. There's a couple other guys, kind of like hit it there, chop it there, pointing, that sort of thing. There's a group of 3 or 4. You can see they've got 2 or 3 trees growing at one time. There's a crew of about 10 or 15 that are stripping the limbs off of a tree that just fell down, hitching it up with chains, and they've got some large, like, oxen, a team of oxen. They're kind of dragging logs away. Everyone's so consumed with their work, like, they don't really notice you coming out of the forest yet. So you're still about 30, 40 yards away from where they're working.
Sue's not talking. Sue's like hiding behind No Tongue.
I'm hiding behind Siobhan and Tahaba.
With your head and shoulders sticking up above.
Yeah,
So we can either send Fergus and Fergus Jr. in first, and I'm pretty sure he is not strong in charisma. He's got a +0 in charisma. Or me and Ka can try and take
Okay,
this.
here's the thing. I don't need charisma. I have a hyena. I can just
So I think-
intimidate
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
The
Siobhan and I are
charismatic
walking
animal
up.
of the animal kingdom.
Yeah.
Make me role play a hyena. Go ahead.
Yeah, have you worked on your hyena talk?
Stephanie, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I think Siobhan and I are probably going to walk up and say hi. I think that's our safest option.
I mean, I think you guys could hide within humans a lot better than what Sue can.
Sue has disguised self.
You should just blow yourself up again. Make
I'm a
yourself a
human
giant
baby.
again, and that'll really be welcome.
Yeah, if you made yourself a giant, you could help them rip out trees, and they might appreciate that.
I thought about that, but then I was like, let's
That's such a
talk to
waste
him
of a spell,
first.
though.
You definitely won't make any trees fall down on where they're not
Yep.
supposed to.
Cool.
Okay, so you approach this team where the humans kind of chopping on the tree. There's a dwarf standing back, sort of inspecting, watching, and the dwarf looks up, sees you first, says, "Ho there, ho! Hold on, Rolf." And Rolf, the human, kind of like mid swing. "Oi, where now you be coming from out of the woods?" Or what are the Ka and Siobhan are going ahead. The rest of you are kind of hanging back.
Yeah.
Back.
I mean, are you hanging back,
Yeah.
Fergus? I mean, it's your choice now, I guess.
Not hanging back and trying to hide. We're just hanging
Okay.
back from those two.
You can
I'm
be
trying to hide.
seen. You're just letting
Correct.
us lead the
Yeah. Okay.
welcome wagon.
Yeah. Ho there! What you be
Hello
doing out
there.
here?
We're actually we're trying to make our way to Forest Haven, and I know it's over this way, but do you know how far? How much more we have to go?
About 5 miles that way. Kind of points
Oh.
off to the east.
Okay, so
Where
I
you be
guess
coming from, stomping out of the woods out of nowhere?
I forget the name of the town. What's the name of the town, Megan? Do you remember
Which one?
the one that we came from?
It's called asking this.
Yeah, no, Ka is not asking this. This is Stephanie asking Megan if she remembers the name of the town that the little girl's from.
Do we want to tell them where for real we're coming from though?
I mean, do you think it matters?
I don't know.
I think you two are totally having an aside right now, like with your eyes,
Well,
with your looks.
We've been together long enough. We can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
non-verbally communicating.
Yeah. But all the while
I'm
you're
trying-
blue screening.
He's wait, like, whoa, what's wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. We're just headed to get some
Altfield
supplies.
was the name of the town. In case you
Thanks.
Aw,
We-
you,
know
you
why I
gave them the
bother naming
bone.
towns.
You
Nobody.
threw them the
Sorry.
bone.
I'm gonna get you like a Christmas present with the name of the town on it.
He didn't even make them roll for it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
nice.
We came from Aldfield and we're headed up to a little bit north of Forest Haven, but we're looking for some supplies. We need to get some food and stuff.
Aye, well, yes. Forest Havens, where do you want to go then? About 5 miles that way.
Awesome, thank you. Do you know? I've never been to Forest Haven in a while. Do they have merchants that sell like not only food, but do they have merchants that sell like healing potions too? You never know what you're gonna encounter in the wild, you know.
Quite rare. Quite rare. Perhaps there's one person that might have some of that sort of stuff. She sort of keeps to herself, though. Magical type person, and all. You might want to ask about Bat Molina.
That Molina. Okay, we'll ask when we get there for sure. Just it's always good to be prepared, you know. You never know what you're gonna face out in the wild.
Aye, 'tis true. Oi! Not that way! Stop it! And he kind of runs off to correct some.
All right, so
Everybody
I
else, all the other workers are kind of like, huh, this is weird, but they're doing their thing. So they definitely look at No Tongue, like, how can we get that guy on our crew? So
Like Tom Hanks in
yeah,
the terminal.
yeah,
yeah.
man,
Yeah.
So I guess we're pretty close, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sug's
Hold-
definitely got like the hood on as low as possible and like dirty bandages wrapped on like the snout and everything again, trying to hide everything.
Is she being carried right now?
Nope. She is walking with her candlestick.
Oh, because Lupa's in the back.
Yeah.
yeah.
Have we tried to disguise Lupa? I know we talked a little bit about it.
She's hiding in, you know, like those sash wrap things where it's like,
You mean-
yeah, it's like that big cloth
Okay.
that like the babies like lay in like a hammock,
yeah.
and it kind of like cocoons almost.
So
She's
kind of.
yeah,
You can tell he's got something, but you
yeah,
can't.
and
really
it's a
see.
person. He's definitely got a
It
body
looks
and
like
staff.
it looks like she's sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. What little you can see of her.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the hair is draped down in front of her face, so you can't really tell. But,
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Cool.
Okay, you continue on through the woods for another couple of hours. There's clearly a trail. You strike at some point a logging road, and you pass a team of oxen, like 6 or 7. I don't guess it would be 7. I guess it would be some even number of oxen, like hitched up to the sled full of logs, and he's dragging them down the road. Like the trees, like the forest hasn't been clear cut, but you can definitely tell like this area has been heavily logged. And they have been like planting new saplings and things like that as they go through. So maybe a progressive medieval logging. um, but so you eventually you strike the road, and your best guess is Forest Haven is maybe another mile to the north of where you are. So okay.
Guys, do you
So
want to get a place for the night in Forest Haven, or do we just want to get our stuff and continue and camp in the wild? What do y'all think?
I think staying there would be fine.
Yeah, maybe we'll meet somebody helpful.
Zook likes sleeping in towns. Fun things.
Okay. Okay. So you reach Forest Haven really right as dusk is setting. Um, it's been a clear day. The sky is orange as the sun um, sets. In the east. Kind of, you can see now that you're kind of out of the forest. Although there's still spotty trees and groves and things of trees around, the land is starting to roll. It's less flat. And there's more hills. You can see to your north, kind of sweeping around again to the east, this way off in the distance, the land just sort of rises up before it's lost over the horizon. So you can see kind of the start of a very hilly region straight to the north. Um, Ka, this is like the landscape kind of to the north of the town is very familiar to you in terms of the monastery and kind of the like where you came from. You didn't come through Forest Haven, but like you're somewhat familiar with the region to the north. So
Okay.
um, Forest Haven itself kind of rises up, kind of come over a crest of a hill and down in a little valley, sort of where the forest edge and the river kind of meet. On the eastern bank of the river is a collection of, like 2 dozen buildings, not, huge structures, but modest. This is nothing compared to Aldfield. Aldfield seems like a big city compared to this. But so mostly low structure made out of timber, thatched roof. There are a couple of larger structures sort of on the far northern edge of town, set somewhat off of the town itself. One of them has, a huge billow, a huge like industrial size foundry looking smokestacks kind of going that's putting out this dark black smoke that sort of trails off in the wind. But you come down the hill that you just crested into the town, uh, and you can see kind of a straight, like not too windy, but sort of a straight street that kind of heads back. That's flanked on either side with buildings. There's one side street that sort of heads off to the east where there's buildings. There is a really small like temple stone structure that is there. There's only one 2-story building in town, and that is just on the right side of the street, just as a few buildings in as you come in. The bottom of it is made of stacked stones with a timber and plaster upper story that sort of sticks out slightly over the ground floor with a thick thatched roof, and there's a sign, like a shingle sign, with an image of an ant, like the insect, walking on 2 legs, holding a bucket full of some liquid, and his mouth is open wide in some scream, and there are like little, you know, cartoon curse words with like hashtag $? Coming out of it. In the bottom of the sign, it says the screaming pissant.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
So obviously, I think we head there, right? That's where we head.
I didn't go through all that description for nothing.
You can't see, but Sug's mouth is agape in awe.
Meh, we'll just pass that up.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. Sug is
There
really
are
looking
like
forward.
there's some foot traffic on the street. I mean, think like this is almost like an old west town. The road through the center of town is hard packed dirt. There's almost this raised plank walkway going down either side that kind of connects all the buildings. You know, that sort of thing. So as you make your way into the town, like you attract stares from passersby. The town, there's a surprisingly large number of dwarves, and I would say, you know, like 25% of what you're seeing, you know, on the street are dwarves. Most of the people you pass are humans. As you're walking down the street, from out of the inn door, a small figure emerges, and halfling. He has no shoes on. You know, his halfling furry feet. His blue pants, a green vest with a white shirt. He does like he literally has like a star pinned to his vest with a short sword at his side. But he looks young. His cheeks are rosy. His hair is brown and curly. His face is friendly. And he approaches you and says, "Hey there. How's it going? Name's Erky. Erky Timbers. I guess I'm the sheriff around here. And so, who are you? Welcome to Forest Haven."
Hi, Erky. We're just some travelers hoping to maybe stock up on a couple of things,
Oh.
maybe looking for a place for the night.
Oh, well, that's great. So this is our inn, such as it is. It's a great place. I really like it. Don't spend a lot of time. Well, don't spend a lot of time here, but the job kind of have to spend some time here because people get rowdy. Mostly Donovans, but you'll meet them, of course. And so, yeah. So here's the inn. If there's anything you need, just let me know. You're looking for supplies. Well, gosh, my folks own a supply caravan and supply shop, Timbers Caravan and Outfitters. It's way down there, kind of on the end. He kind of points, and there's a largest building with like several big wagons sort of parked out front of it, and people sort of moving around them. So, but I think they're closing up for today. Dad always says, all work and no play makes a halfling a skinny person. I don't know. Dad says things, and it's just sometimes it makes sense. Anyway, so here's the inn, and it's really good. And so going in and don't try not to. He looks up at No Tongue. Try not to hurt anybody. And thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks for the info. Yeah, we'll probably be stopping by your parents' store sometime tomorrow. What time do they open?
Oh wow, they open pretty much when the dawn opens, and when the day opens, and the sun comes up, and they're there because they set up caravans and send them out and get them fixed up and everything. So they like to leave early, and so yeah, they'll open pretty early. So, well, gosh, it's nice to meet you people, and again, don't kill anybody. And my office is over there, and he kind of points to the little jailhouse.
Yeah. Can I ask a question, Erky?
Oh, sure, yeah.
You seem really intent on the don't kill anybody. Do you have problems with that around here a lot? I'm just curious.
No, well,
Like, do we need to be extra cautious?
No, it's just we get caravans in, but they're mostly normal. Sorry. And
No,
you
no
know,
offense
so
taken.
yeah, yeah. But we have had trouble with Knowles, and then there's always the Donovans. They're always fighting, but they rarely kill each other or anybody else. So that's good. But yeah, I had some trouble with Knowles up north. You're not going north, are you?
We actually are going north. We're headed that way. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, gonna want to watch out for some Knowles. We had some caravans come down not too long ago. Uh, Knowles raided them, and Knoll. It looks kind of like that. Oh, is that a baby? Is that a baby Knoll? It kind of points to Fergus Jr. They look like that, but with two legs and spears and things. Nasty,
Yeah,
nasty piece of
that's
work.
our hyena. That's not a knoll. That's a
Oh,
hyena.
oh, okay. Not sure.
Not sure if that's better, but he's tame, so.
Okay. Yeah. So, anything else you need? Any questions, or is that a child in the backpack of the large man?
Yeah, she's sleeping. She's sleeping. She's traveling with us. We just didn't want to wake her up.
Huh. Go ahead, make a deception check.
But she is asleep.
How did the halfling?
I mean,
Wait, how tall is this halfling?
About my height.
tall enough for him to see the leg sticking out of your backpack, or
What's her legs hanging out of her backpack?
So that is an 18.
no, she's like she's not stuffed all the way down in there.
Oh, oh.
Which is
Oh,
amazing, by the way,
perception.
because I have a -1 in deception. But I got an 18. So Megan, the dice are good.
Yeah, well, I rolled a natural 20 on my perception check to notice.
Yeah.
Crap. Well,
Anyway, okay. Yeah, well, you technically didn't tell a lie, so sure. That's okay. Normal, I guess. Yeah.
You have any bacon?
On me?
Sure. Yes.
No, don't have any bacon. Had an uncle, Slot McPherson. He had a pig farm once, and boy, he used to get into the pig pen sometimes, and man, he would smell funny. And I went to visit him on vacation one time, and that was a hoot, or maybe it was an oink. I don't know.
Sook's sniffing her robes. Just making sure.
I'm sure you can get some bacon. What's wrong with your face?
Ugly no. Four-legged no.
Oh, well.
You should see the other guy.
Now you make a deception check.
Yeah. Hey, +1. Alright, here we go. Too late to guide myself. No! That's a 5.
Huh. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah. Let me know. You might want to talk to Ellen Ingham. She's the mayor. She has a general store, kind of right down the street there, and just actually 2 doors down. He points the way. She sells supplies too. Might want to check with her. My parents kind of sell in bulk. Yeah, so big caravans, that sort of thing. Yeah, then there's the blacksmith, Rock Donovan down there. He runs the blacksmith shop, and of course the smelting plants over there. He points to the place with the big chimneys. There's the timber house is down there. There's a shrine over there. Old Justice, he's kind of crotchety. I don't know if you want to go talk to him. So, but anyway, yeah. Anything else you guys might be needing, and just.
we will for sure come find you if we cannot find what we're looking for, because you are very, very helpful. Have I mentioned you're good at your job?
That's really make a persuasion check, or
I don't know what I'm trying to persuade, but okay.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to what would be
What are you trying to do?
you're making.
I'm just being
like,
nice.
Being nice, there's not a flattery check.
Charisma?
That's 11.
Yeah, just make a charisma. Yeah, okay, 11. Wow, that's really swell of you to say. I appreciate that. I don't get a lot of feedback in general, but especially positive feedback. So it's really nice to have somebody, kind of expressing, appreciation for what I try to do. I really feel like sometimes that no one appreciates me. I just kinda
Walk
like
into the
to-
pissant, wherever
Oh.
that's at. The lips, man. It's
Yes. Yep.
Okay, well, see you later, guys.
Well, we're gonna go try to get some accommodations and some dinner, I think. But it was nice talking to you. Thank you for all the helpful info.
Well, you're welcome. I appreciate that. Good luck with whatever it is.
Thanks. I
Soog's
appreciate it.
gonna hang back and try to talk with Urki when everybody
Oh, okay.
heads in.
Do we need to have a private conversation?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Hey there, little lady.
Still all
You kind of
face down.
he's
Yeah.
like trying to peer.
Trying to look old, hanging on the thing on the staff. You said shrine? There's a shrine?
Oh yeah, just right here. He points to like this low, like old stone, like it looks like a church, but a small one. And yeah, Justice Fellows, he's the priest over there. Keeper gods only. No, the betrayer. We don't hold with that around here. So,
No.
you sure you're okay? Is there anything
Yes, just
bandage?
long walk
Huh? Okay.
with stinky dog face.
Yeah. Yeah, that's odd.
Have you ever seen? And I'll point to the candle that's now starting to lean. Seen
Mm.
symbols like claws?
Well, you mean in like church or? Because
Any?
that would be. I mean, not on purpose. No.
Oh,
He kind of
okay.
looks at it.
Yeah.
Kind
Okay.
of sideways.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. A bitch.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, see you later.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, and then I'll reach into my robes, and because Soog knows a little bit about outside cultures, I'll reach into my robe for a shiny, and I will toss him. Oh, I guess it's a gold piece.
Oh, the Urki?
Yep.
Oh.
Because
Oh, wow.
yep, she's heard of other humanoids doing this. So.
Thanks.
And scares
Never
off.
gotten a tip before.
Hey.
Kind of reminds me of the time I was in college and I waited tables at the.
She's already gone. She's inside the thing.
Oh, okay. You kind of hear him talking to himself as he walks off.
Yeah, for sure. That's from
Alright.
my own inventory, Megan. I can see the judging face. So that's.
Okay. So you walk into the inn, like it is. There's a large common room, large, fireplace on one end, a little place for music to take place, but there's none there. Doesn't look like there's been any there for a long time. Tables and booths kind of set up. There's a long bar, kind of looks like it's made out of the split trunk of a large tree and polished real highly. There's behind the counter is a dwarf with a long, just black and gray beard. His hair is just sort of pulled back in a ponytail. There's a younger dwarf kind of working behind the bar as well. There's 3 or 4 more dwarves just sort of like in various states of drinking and being in their cups, just sort of sitting there. Several other patrons just sort of smattered around the common room. It's cozy enough. It's welcoming enough. It's clean enough. but also it's your only option. And so the older dwarf greets you as you walk in. Hi, welcome. Come in. Find your rest. Welcome to the screaming pissant. He kind of
Hello.
motions for you to sit wherever.
I guess
Hi, hello.
we can sit wherever we want.
Aye, wherever you want, unless there's someone already sitting there, in which case you probably got to fight them.
I think I'll avoid that for the time being, and I'll just sit at like the closest empty table.
More's the pity. They're mostly Donovans, and that means they're due for a good whooping. And you see
Well,
one of them
maybe
kind of at the end is
next
like,
time.
when he says Donovan, he's like, Donovan! And kind of puts his mug down. Okay, I mean, there's a large table kind of in the center of the room that's vacant. So,
About how many?
what can I get you?
Oh, sorry.
I'll have an ale.
Aye,
Me.
The rest of y'all want anything?
Me.
aye, you. I tell you what, a round of ales. And he just brings them out anyway. Everything's a silver. So, around the table, which it's surprisingly good.
Awesome. We were also hoping to get some accommodations for the night. Are you the
I
person who
can
talked to me
do.
about that? Perfect.
So, rooms are a silver piece. Meals are a silver piece. Ale's a silver piece. Makes the math easy.
Sure, for sure. Jared, you're keeping track of our inventory, right?
Yep.
Hey, the man.
This little doggy count too. I guess little dog would have gotten the ale too, right?
Yep.
Just like in Germany. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 6 ales.
Don't
6
stress
rooms.
out about it.
18. All right.
Where you be coming from? Look, you're a big one. He looks up at No Tongue.
Point toward the door.
You're from the door.
What's the matter with his mouth?
He's not much of a talker.
Oh. Have you met Erky?
We did meet Erky on our way way into your establishment.
He kind of looks at No Tongue. Oh, yes, of course. Right. Well, okay. So food is brought out, ale is brought out, rooms are accommodated, and there you go. What would you like to do?
Beep. Well,
there anything-
what time is it right now? Everything's closed, right? We established the shops have closed for
Like,
the night.
yeah, it's early evening. More customers are kind of rolling into the Pissant Inn to wet their whistle and that sort of thing. A large group of workmen come in. You kind of recognize some of them from the forest that you passed by. There are a couple of long, low buildings that might be like bunk houses and boarding houses for day laborers and stuff around the town. So,
Is there anyone that looks like they might know anything about magic? Or is everyone pretty much just...
make a perception check.
I think Sug's gonna keep an eye on the dwarves because he brought up the Donovans.
No,
No, it's persuasion.
14.
Okay. No, you don't really notice anybody that like looks magical. Like they're mostly like day laborers. Yeah. So what's Sue on the lookout for?
Just because Erky was talking about like trouble with the Donovans, she's assuming those are the dwarves or one of the big dwarven family.
Yeah, like in fact, you overhear in the course of like being served and getting rooms and everything, the innkeepers. Well, just let me know if you need anything. The name is Log Donovan, and then like a couple of the dwarves at the bar just go, and a few other dwarves that have come in since go Donovan, and like it just seems to be a thing around town.
Oh yeah. I'm from a small town. We know how it is.
Okay.
Cool.
If there's anything else, like you can pass the night and start in the morning and get whatever supplies you need. Um, we don't have to role play all that out. So if you guys want to kind of move on, but we can because
Does
But so
anybody
whatever you
want
want
to
to do.
go sneakings?
What'd
What?
you say?
Anybody want to go sneakings?
I don't think Siobhan would.
All right. That's fine. Neither did I.
I mean, if we felt like there was something maybe to question someone about,
Yeah.
or like we sent something, but it doesn't sound like anyone here can really give us much.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm all down with that.
This feels like a very blue collar place, like very much a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we're at the
logging, mining.
we're at the one tavern, so the entire town's here right now.
Mostly.
Unless
At
someone
one
has
point,
better perception than Siobhan, because goodness knows that is not her strength.
look. Well, at one point, a tall female human comes in, like she's mid-40s, well dressed. When she walks in, others and log included kind of give her a deferential nod, and she goes and sits at a table that kind of just stayed empty, and sips. The only person in there not drinking ale, kind of sips on a wine for a while, and every once in a while, someone will walk up to the table and kind of greet her, give her a nod, have a brief conversation with her. Like she's not unapproachable at all, but she just sort of is a person of much respect around town. So,
Probably the mayor that Berkey said we should go talk to. Anybody want to go talk to the mayor?
You need no tongue?
I would pay to see
Yeah.
that.
I'll carry
I'll
Sug over.
Much.
So, am I saying that as a joke, and then I feel a hand
Yeah,
grab me?
I'll pick him up.
Oh no!
what have
then
you done with where is Lupa?
Where is Lupa at this point?
Apparently
Close.
taped to the back of my
So,
backpack where all can see.
I thought that she was in like.
So, like
you could tell there was someone in
you-
there with a baby sling that she was.
Yeah,
like, swinging.
that's what I
Yeah,
thought
back
too.
on the
But
back.
legs
yeah.
are hanging out now, and it's like
We
jingling
fixed that.
noises.
You-
Tuck the legs back in.
You've managed. Like the girl has to breathe, so you can't like zip her in this thing.
Her face is out. The hair is covering
Yeah.
it a little bit.
Yeah,
She might be a little pale, but
we water
They
her
walk
and feed
away.
her.
Table. Siobhan's gonna
She's like
put down a silver and say, "I bet that they come back worse than they left."
where are we going?
We're going over to the mayor's
I'm gonna
table.
put down 2 silver and say I bet we end up fighting the whole tavern.
Want in on this, Fergus?
You wanted to?
So I'm carrying Fergus or Sug. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Carrying
You said.
Sug. No.
I'm
And
gonna
then
agree that they do just fine.
I'm looking
approached
back at
the
all
table.
anybody pleading.
Yeah. And I approach the table, and then I'll set Sug on the table. That won't kind of tip it over or anything.
No.
Can we retcon like
Oh yeah.
5 seconds
All right.
and say that I cast disguise self on myself
Okay.
to look like a slightly older, but you know how older siblings look older but they're shorter? Lupa.
Okay.
From whatever I can remember of Lupa, which probably isn't very good because all humans look alike to Sug.
That's racist, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I set the Lupa Sug onto the table.
Just statue.
She just is like, "Hello, can I help you?
I wave.
What are you? Why have you set this child on my table?
Hi.
Hello?
Papa is really strong, and you need strong people.
Tell me we can hear this. Are we close enough that we can overhear this?
This is about
You
how
kinda
loud I'm
like-
talking.
Scooch. You like scooch around so you can
Okay.
and you're leaning.
In the walkway, blocking
Yeah,
people, the servants walking.
Yeah.
Now, because I set Sug down and Sug is talking to the woman, I have absolutely no clue what he is saying.
And I look
Yes.
back at you.
What she is saying, sorry.
So how old are you supposed to be? Like, did you try to make yourself?
15. Definitely more.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely on the shorter side, because I can only go like a foot taller, and that's still like
Yeah.
3.5 feet.
Right. Okay. All right. Make a deception check with advantage.
This is not good.
Yeah, here come the rolls. Oh, no!
The first one is a 6.
Mm.
The second one is a 15.
What did you say, little girl? Are you? Pawpaw is very strong. Why are you talking this way? How old are you?
Do kobolds know numbers?
What's your intelligence?
12, but that's with
Oh,
kobold
yeah.
thing. Okay.
Well, it's just a 12's a 12. Like you.
I guess. Would kobolds know
okay?
human ages? I old enough to kill things
Kill things.
for food,
Are you okay?
hunting.
Do you need help? She kind of like
My-
is looking up.
Yeah, so I could read your lips there, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
So I'm like,
Every
I wave
other-
my hand.
No! Don't need help, right? Yeah, don't need help.
Ah, well. What
How
can
long
I?
before we rescue them, Megan?
I was just gonna keep letting it go. If we're drinking ale, I'm just at this point. This is entertainment for the night.
What can I
Go
do
ahead.
for you?
Do my friend's really strong? Do you need
Yes.
help in town?
We could always send Fergus Jr. over there.
Erky
said-
Ah,
Shall we add to the entertainment factor?
Erky said no's bad.
like she looks at like you guys are still armed and like you mean of the like help with threats and trouble and mercenary sort of things.
Yeah. He Papa strong Papa.
Ah, well, I mean, yes. You, you. And she kind of looks at you, so you like fight.
And then I'll
Good.
look for would anybody have like a giant like chicken or turkey or something that I can cast Sacred Flame at?
Like they're eating or something.
Or like on the table? Or
There's like
Like
trays of meat, kind of like
What?
there's a wheel of cheese behind the bar, like a giant wheel of cheese,
oh yes, yep, you know it. I'm gonna
and like yeah, Log is back there.
yeah, Sacred Flame on the cheese.
Roll the hit.
Okay,
I think it's pretty safe to say that Fergus has lost his 3 silver coins at this point.
So,
so I'm gonna add my wisdom to that, and that's gonna bring it up to 7.
uh,
Don't kill the barkeeper.
so like
We're proving our strength, right?
Sue kind of like does her hands, lets out a little beam of radiant light that strikes. So Log is sitting there, and like the beam, he kind of is looking at the cup. Like, all right, that's clean enough. He puts it up on the shelf, and as soon as he takes his hand away, like the cup explodes in a radiant. He's like, whoa! Kind of looks around, and like 3 or 4 dwarves that are kind of at the table, kind of at the bar, kind of spin around real quick. Everyone sort of stops what they're doing, and all attention goes to Sug. It's like, what are you doing? Not in here. Log, are you okay, dear? It's like, yeah, I think we're fine. What was that?
I don't know.
So what are you guys doing?
Guys laughing.
I'm
I'm-
literally my reaction is exactly what Siobhan is doing.
I am shocked at what just happened. Shocked.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
you.
after she lets out the radiant flame, I'm going to get up and walk to the table, put a hand on her shoulder,
Oh,
and say, "Perhaps it's best if we don't destroy the inside."
but she wants to see what you can do.
Is this? Do you know? Is this your daughter? Do you know her? Is this your mummy?
Friend of
Is your
mine.
mummy?
We're traveling together. She's a friend. I apologize for the damage.
Yes,
We will
well.
pay for it.
Of course, yes, no. Well, so mercenaries is what you said. You were looking for mercenary work.
If you happen to have any, for sure. We're headed. Our path leads north, and we met Erky earlier today, who said you were having some troubles up there.
Yes, Erky. Well, excellent. Yes, gnolls are attacking dog people. Snarly spears, point, stabby. Have been attacking caravans on the way down from the Alpenthorn mountains and causing all sorts of trouble. Definitely could use some looking into.
Yeah, if we are headed that way, we're headed that way anyways. If you want to hire us to take care of the gnolls for you, I think we can do that on our way up.
In bounty on gnoll scalps, which is gross, I understand. 10
Who wants to
gold.
deal with that? 10 gold per.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's that.
And we would bring them back to you then?
No.
Okay.
Erky. Take them to Erky. Definitely Erky.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, we would be very happy to help you with this problem, for sure.
Wonderful. Very good.
I don't believe
Oh.
we've actually gotten a name yet, though.
Yes, Ellen Ingham. I'm the
Very
mayor.
nice to meet you, Ellen. I am Kahavai. And
Very good.
These are my traveling companions, Sug and Notang. And we also have a couple of other people over at the table, so we've got plenty of people to take care of this problem for you.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Well, I hope you
Well-
enjoy your evening, and I'm going to kind of drag Sug and Notang away before they can do any more damage.
Let's see what else I can do.
Are they coming back to the table now?
Yeah.
You have any words of encouragement, Fergus?
Guys made me lose 3 silver pieces.
Plus whatever we have to pay for the dishes you broke.
Yeah, so Log comes over. What were we gonna say?
That's coming out of Sug's own personal.
Already reaching in.
Oi! What was that? You broke my crockery!
I pull out a silver piece. Just head down, silver piece up.
More silver than that, lass. What? Hey, oi! You didn't look like that a minute ago.
That
Sometimes she
cold.
likes to be pretty.
Had to put on my
Ah,
good nose to meet the mirror.
Hey,
Still shooting.
5 gold for the crockery.
Okay. Sounds right. Okay, 5 gold.
Nearly scorched me cheese. That's my Christmas cheese. Okay, what do you?
She's not actually saying it, but she's thinking I was supposed to hit it. All right.
Kind of
5
goes
silver.
over and strokes the cheese. Here, it's okay. Go. It'll be okay. I won't let anything happen to you.
Can I insight check that really shit? No, I don't want to. Don't insight check things you don't want to know the answer to.
That's right.
Alright. Are you dragging me up by the scruff to the room?
No, I just wanted to get you like away from the mayor before you could get us in like super trouble.
Okay. Guess we're going to bed.
Okay. All right. The night passes uneventfully. Wake up in the morning. Come downstairs. The same 4 dwarves are still at the bar. Log is still there. Kind of looks at you side eye a little bit more so now, but brings out breakfast ale. The day is yours. What would you like to do?
You guys want to go shopping?
Yeah, rations. Buy some rations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rations, all the healing potions.
I would
Feeling
like to get, because we seem to have been using it at an unusual pace, I'd like to get like a 100-foot long rope if I could.
Oh yeah, no problem. Everything is like player handbook
Okay.
Okay, just
prices. Like
tell me what your all the little knickknacks and stuff.
Was there anywhere to get the items identified?
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna.
So there was one person that had magic stuff, and her first name was Bat.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
we
so
need
you
to
can
find-
ask. So Bat Melina is the kind of creepy, magic-y witch lady that lives on the edge of town, right under the eaves of the forest, in a circular stone hut. Like she lives in Hagrid's hut, basically.
I
Awesome.
love Hagrid's hut.
And like they kind of point to the edge of town. You can go out there.
How many items
That's where
are
you
there? Sorry.
go ahead.
How many items do we have that need to be identified?
We have
Not as
The
much as there would have been if we would have went in that room.
we have technically the scroll to identify, the identify scroll to identify, blue liquid potion, a ring, a shiny cloak that doesn't billow, a mysterious rod that doesn't move, the gold, no, the glass ball, um, the mysterious tortoiseshell that was on top of the healing potion, which is probably just a tortoiseshell, and the little shield that Sug has. Yep,
You said there was a blacksmith in town.
yep.
There is.
Rock Donovan.
I have a couple short bows and scimitars to sell.
Yep.
Okay. So you can sell those for half of the, what do you call it? Player's
Place
handbook.
handbook.
Okay.
So that's 3 short bows.
Yeah, 3 short bows and 3 scimitars.
Okay.
The short, yeah, they're 25,
Yeah.
so 12 each.
Yeah. Yeah, I figure I'll go look these up afterwards and make the proper
Yeah.
adjustment. Can we scrounge up any healing potions in this tiny? Oh, that's where we're going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where we're going. And she might be able to identify some stuff, but I'm sure that we're gonna have to pay for that service.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Yeah. All right. So, low stone hut. I mean, it really does. It looks like Haggard's hut. You kind of walk in, the smell of incense. She's there, like not an old hag, not anything like that. Just kind of a grandmotherly type person sitting at her table, kettle on a stove, herbs and different things kind of hanging from the ceiling. It's a small room. It's not a shop per se, but you kind of knock on the door and you hear this, "Yes, come in, come in." And so you enter in. Now you're in the home of Bat Melina. Ah, ooh, you're an interesting bunch. Come in, come in. What can I do for you?
Hello. We were hoping that we might find some healing potions for sale and might have use of some of your expertise.
Ah, well, wonderful. Yes, I have a few potions. Um, potions of healing. I'll look it up real quick.
Do we even have any money, guys? Like I have not been
We
keeping track of
have
this.
886 gold pieces. Quick question. To get across the bridge, we gave 10 gold pieces, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
session? Okay.
Yeah, because you guys said I was being cheap and not wanting to spend it all on our logging friends.
I wasn't saying cheap. I was saying, like, perfect. I'm totally down with what you're doing. 886 gold pieces. I'm gonna put it in chat so that just so it's there. But 886 gold, 6 silver pieces, 3 copper pieces. That's after Coinstar conversions.
Okay, so she has 3 potions of healing, 50 gold each, if you wish. Expertise.
We should.
What sort of expertise can you be needing from good old Bat Melina?
We have recently come across a few items of
Oh,
magical nature. However,
interesting.
we cannot completely ascertain their function.
Ah, of course, easily fixed. I can identify these for you before the day is out. How many items do you have?
Jared and
I'll pull out
Sug.
the. Yep, Sug's pulling out the glass ball, the ring,
Mhm.
the cloak, the rod, the scroll, the blue potion, and did I say scroll already?
Shield. The shield.
And the
Right?
shield. Yep. Yeah. So
So
the
7.
7 things.
Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Well, I tell you what. I can look at this. She holds up the scroll and tell you this is the scroll of identify, which is actually the spell that I need to cast in order to identify some of these items. So
Oh.
I tell you what, I will trade you this scroll in exchange for identifying one of these items. Very good. Good deal, I think.
And this is not in game, but can any of us actually use that scroll?
No.
Not yet.
Like
Not yet.
read it or
Like
You
I-
can
use it?
read it.
yeah, I can read it. I don't know what it is though. You guys just
Yeah.
told me not to open it. And we
No.
placed a bet and I lost, so we did not get to open it.
That's right.
Story of our lives. That's how we decide everything.
Me and Steph rolled for it and I lost.
That's what happens when you do things like let me and Noton go talk to the mayor.
I mean, that was just entertainment for the evening.
So, what do you guys want to do with that offer?
I'm leaving. I'm looking at Siobhan because she's the best talker person with money that Sug's ever seen. So
I mean, do we really have a choice if we want? How much do we want to potentially barter? If she's our only option, I don't feel like we've really got.
So
Right.
she does let you know that it costs 150 gold to cast identify spell.
Her?
So per item. So each time you cast a spell, you have to use a pearl worth 100 gold pieces.
in D&D language, though, that's totally worth it.
Yeah. So we'll also, as a kind DM, remind you you found 3 such pearls.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Don't we have a few?
Yeah, 3 pearls.
Ooh. Well, in that case, in exchange for those pearls, I'll cast a spell for 50. 3 times.
I mean, we can't cast these things or
So
use
you get
pearls anyways.
right.
Yeah.
So you'll get 1 item identified in exchange for the scroll, and you'll get 3 items identified for 50 gold each.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the scroll is, so those of you that, if you guys know what it
Well,
is,
we don't
She
know what
told
the
us.
scroll is
Yeah,
either.
but she
Oh,
just
she
told
did
Yeah,
tell
us.
us. That's right.
She
Did
did.
tell
She
us.
looked at it. She said,
Yeah, so that'll save us 250 right there out of the 700. So
do we want to get all 7 then at that price, or do we like pay the extra for the other ones, or do we want to just identify which few we want to get right now and save some?
I would say save some, but that's because I'm a cheap person.
I was gonna say I don't know that we want
that's
to spend all of our gold on just
Yeah.
identifying.
well, I mean, we've got like 800 gold, so this is
But we still got a lot of healing and stuff that we gotta purchase and stock up on, and
yeah. I think in general, like even the +1 shield is still. Let's see. I wonder if it's in
what would our
D&D
top
Beyond.
4 items be that we out of the 7 that we would want to identify?
My top one would be that crystal ball for sure. And then probably the things that we would wear, like the ring
Well, it'd only be
and the
6
cloak
items
and the
because we're setting
shield.
up the scroll, right? So there would be 2 items left
Yeah,
in
there'd be 2 left.
Julia, right? I say we do it. I say we we agree on. Let's start with the 4, and then we'll tell her depending on how those identifications go. We can discuss the cost of the additional 2. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, whatever you think. On board.
Okay. So what's our first item? The ball? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So wait, what 4 are we gonna do, guys? Because
Yeah, so we have the ball. What else?
Ball. Here, I'll write it in chat.
So the
Also, Junior
potion
got pulled
doesn't. So
away. Callie wanted to read the Bible with him, so it wasn't exactly something he could.
Oh, yeah.
can't say no to that.
That's smart.
yeah,
The potion doesn't require an identify spell. Just so you know.
Cool. Shiny cloak.
So only one thing that we'd have to pay full price for potentially.
Oh. The glass ball, ring, cloak, rod.
did we
Shield.
kind of figure out how the rod worked though? Like, weren't we playing with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sig didn't roll a high enough intelligence check to piece it together though. So I don't know if one of you all.
Yeah, because we
Yeah,
were from it.
We were hanging off of it,
Yeah.
and like,
Fergus went back and got it after Sue didn't. I think Fergus was still in the room, and
Yeah.
then
Oh yeah, Fergus is strongest out of all of
Somebody
us.
figured it out.
yeah.
Fergus is the most powerful wizard or magic user Sig has ever seen. Yeah, so just the ball, the ring,
Even though
cloak,
I'm half
rod, and
sorcerer.
shield. Huh? Yeah.
so then, since we figured out the rod, or
Yeah.
since Fergus figured out the rod, it is just the ball, the ring, the cloak, and the shield.
Because he's so strong. Yeah. So it's just the 4 things.
All right,
Okay.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So for the 4 things, that'll just be 150 because one of them's free and then 3 of them are 50 each.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
and then the 50 apiece for the healing potions.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post links in the
Okay.
chat.
Cool beans. So 150.
So the ball, the ring, here's the rod.
Man,
Yeah. Real quickly, no tongue. I guess you were the one that brought up getting rope. Who brought up rope?
that was Kahaba.
Oh. Ka, do you want silk rope, which is lighter, but 10 gold, or the hempen rope, which is heavier, but 1 gold? You're muted.
Whichever one is stronger.
It's the same. It's like 10
And-
pounds versus 5 pounds.
Roll a dice, pick one.
Cool. Let the dice fall. Let the dice hit the floor.
Wait, we weren't identifying the rod though, right?
Correct. Down to 13.
I thought you were. Were you or were you not?
We're
No, it was-
not.
The globe, the shield, the cloak, and the ring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ignore the rod.
Yeah, we're getting the silk. Silk
Delete.
deleted.
The shield is just a +1 shield.
Cool.
You do have to attune to it.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, we talked about it, but Sug's never actually cuddled up with it. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I'm getting
It
2
has
silk
bunnies
ropes.
dangling from it. That's so cute.
You lied on that cloak. You're a liar. That is the worst item in the world
No
of
way!
D&D.
It is the best.
At least you didn't pay full price to have it identified.
Yeah. All depends on what's winning D&D for you. If it's vanity, then there's nothing better.
Okay, I will say this. If you are trying to persuade someone of something and you're doing something magical and you want an extra effect to get, whatever it is, it could come in handy.
I've
Instead
given
of
role
burning
playing
down the
advantages.
bar we're in. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I almost want to wreck this store because of this cloak. I've had previous issues with the bill. Not it was the billowing of cloak and Deuce. This is awful, awful.
I wonder if I think Soog's gonna make it her mission to cloak No Tug with it.
No. I'll drop punt Sug.
Yeah, that's why Soog's gonna have to get really good at sneaking.
Oh, this is the worst. Actually, it is a charisma thing. So who's got the charisma?
Siobhan.
Yep, Siobhan's got it.
Yeah, and she's got better dice now.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That is hilarious.
Okay, so 150 for identifying, 150 for the 3 health potions. Who's taking health potions?
How many did we get?
3.
3.
We
Is
used
that all
up.
she had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just 3 regular ones, right?
Yeah, the 2d4
Plus 2. Okay.
plus 2.
I think.
I'll take one. I feel like Siobhan is constantly struggling.
Yeah. I think Kahavai used up hers.
I've died twice.
Yeah.
A health potion might be good.
Yeah. So Soog's not even taking hers because half the time she doesn't even get hit.
Yeah, actually,
You could take 2.
Fergus lately have been getting slammed.
What are you talking about, me?
Nothing.
Who's been dying the most
Talking to
often?
me?
Don't worry about it, babe. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Fergus Jr.
Fergus want the other one?
Sure, we can give Fergus one.
There you go. Okay, so you all are keeping track of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Edit in the inventory.
Rations are 5 gold each.
Pardon?
I see rations being 5 gold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, y'all can just if you want to just like add up
Oh, it's
the
5 gold for
supplies.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that sounds a bit expensive.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
so. I got it.
All right.
So, how many rations do we want? How many days?
10
2
days.
weeks?
Yeah.
10?
We'll ask. How many days does Kahavai think it's to wherever she wants to go?
Don't remember, but
Make an intelligence check.
I 14.
Yeah. You think it's at least 2 weeks.
Okay.
You got to go north and you got to strike the Rift Valley and kind of skirt the Rift Hills and yeah. Anyway,
Okay. Are there any other like magic items in the store? Can I take a gander?
Take a gander.
All right. Here we go, a gandering. Ooh, there's the big roll. That's a 21.
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow, nice.
you were due.
There's this like weird necklace, like it's very tribal looking, has things like claws and stuff, sort of maybe it's teeth or whatever, kind of hanging from it, like dead animal bits. She kind of sees you looking at that there, are you, dearie?
Yeah. What's that?
Hmm. Ah. What is it? That would be a special necklace that gives you extra good luck.
Ooh, lucky necklace.
Hmm.
Do we all hear this?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we think that she's full of it? Can we roll perception to see if she's trying
Make an insight check.
to do
Insight. Yeah, you can do insight.
insight?
Yeah.
Sigwood, but she's enamored.
Yeah, we're gonna crush Sug's dreams.
Only
Depends how
have
much
one
I'm trying
dream.
to use. I only got an 11. Come on, sucks.
I mean, yeah. Seems to be on the up and up. It'll let you cast guidance once per day as a free action in game terms
Ooh.
while I'm still doing the voice.
Looks at Siobhan.
How much?
80 gold.
I'm gonna like look in my little pouch. Siobhan doesn't really have any money, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna ask Sue, is this something that you really want?
It's shiny.
If I
It's
feel
not
like
especially
want
shiny.
try
But
and
Yeah. It's all teeth and stuff.
negotiate down, or do we because you have guiding, right?
In game turns, I already have it
Okay.
for free. It does cost an action.
no, it's free.
Oh, it's a free
Oh,
action.
yeah.
I think for me, it's
No. For you, it's an action.
yeah, and that's a free action.
The necklace is free.
Yeah. Huh?
So, like once per day.
Yeah.
So the necklace is free?
The
Interesting.
necklace is a free action. Yeah.
Reaction.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
Would you?
It would be free if nobody was looking.
I start tearing up the billow.
It's like,
Too bad it's a magic item and it cannot be torn.
Throws like comes back together.
Yeah.
Maybe we could trade the cloak for the necklace.
No.
Ooh.
could ask her.
Since it obviously makes No Tongue so mad.
That's
No,
why it's so
Chuck.
special.
This
Close up.
is Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close with Chuck enragement. You're just gonna find cloaks of billowing everywhere.
Yeah,
you go.
that's what I'm taking notice.
Well, the whole party needs to look awesome.
All have matching billowing cloaks.
You didn't say anything about meeting Erky again, though, Chuck.
You know, it was funny because that's why I walked away. I was like, oh, here we go again. It is Erky.
We're gonna
Ugh.
find Gucci in like this place that's just like surrounded. He joined a cult of billowing cloaks.
Yeah.
We gotta go rescue him from when she comes back. No Tongue's mission. Gotta
Oh my
conquer
goodness.
billowing cloaks.
Yep. Up
What
to
do
you
you
guys.
guys think?
Do we really want like? Is there any use of billowing cloak, or is it worth asking her if she could do a trade?
Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, is it ever gonna get used?
Doesn't sound like it, unless we want to enrage.
No, but I mean for charisma, like talking or whatever, right?
I mean, when my charisma doesn't work, I just use my intimidation, which apparently is pretty high too. So
You hate it so
It's the
much.
best.
Your previous character used it to great effect. So.
Yeah, because he was a performer,
Yeah.
an obnoxious, gross performer.
I think all those
and we
words
lost
mean the
our
same thing.
performer. We lost our bard.
Yeah, Bard.
Well,
Bard.
I think I put it in there
I-
when you still had a bard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that we should see if she wants to trade the cloak for the necklace.
I mean,
Because that
in game's terms, it's just the aesthetics that Sugi's looking at. She doesn't really
Yeah.
seem all that interested in the effect. It sounds like something she can already do.
But would the rest of us would we understand that it would have uses?
Oh yeah, one of you guys could totally do it.
Well, I mean, like you could still wear it, but we could like
Maybe.
appease you by like helping you get your pretty necklace, and we understand that there's actually a use to it.
Jared, how many people can you cast guidance on?
Oh, it's
at
a
a
free.
time?
It's a cantrip. It's whenever
Oh, I
I'm
thought
paying
it took an
attention.
But it's
action.
only one target, one
It's a-
action, one.
It's an action, yeah. But I play it like if I know what you're gonna do, like before you do it, and I don't have to. Well, I guess I can burn my reaction if Deuce lets me to do it. But I try to do it preemptively, so I'm not guiding everything or using guidance on every single roll. Know what I mean? Is it? It's not a attune item, right?
The necklace?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to attune to it.
Oh, okay.
You have to attune to the cloak too, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Makes it even better.
Oh man, with
All
all
right, so
yeah.
ask her, let's just see. Let's ask her if she'd be willing to trade the necklace for the cloak. Because honestly, it seems like we'll get more use out of the necklace potentially than the cloak, regardless.
I think
Make
so.
make a persuasion check.
Eh,
In Steph terms,
persuasion.
I think this is gonna be a ring of fire resistance.
15?
Ooh, a trade. Oh well. This is very pretty. She kind of holds up the cloak. I'll tell you what. The cloak and that potion. She points to the blue potion, which is a potion of water breathing, by the way.
Ooh.
I'm not sure that we'd be able to part with that potion, but what if
Okay.
we do the cloak plus 10 gold?
It is nice and the gold trims. Okay, fine. Here you go. Here. Kind of throws the necklace, takes the cloak, puts it around, like Granny wearing the cloak, kind of makes it. Ooh, I just love that. Flutters.
Looks lovely on you.
Bring back all the
That's
fond
nice.
memories, huh, Chuck?
That's so gross. I think everybody else got cool items too. And I got this cloak.
You didn't get the cloak. I put like. Anyway, did you see all the? Did you see the?
No, I'm
items I
talking
put
about
in there?
no, I'm talking about the previous.
Oh,
when I got
yeah.
the cloak.
PTSD that he had
Yeah,
previous.
I think it was a Christmas gift, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah, it was awful.
wasn't it like it was Christmas, and I gave them all each a special,
Aw.
and that's what Chuck got.
That is amazing.
I will never play a bard again.
So, mission accomplished.
Gross.
All right, is there anything else we need to do? Or are we going to wrap it up here?
I think we should wrap it up.
Oh wait, I got a thing, and that costs 10 gold. Alright.
So you're hanging on to the shield, right?
If nobody else needs it,
I
Okay.
think
Are you cool
the-
to carry it, or is it too heavy for you? Do we need to give it to like Fergus or someone?
Fine.
I can carry it. Small. Sook's not weak. Sook's just small. Shield fits Sook. Sook good.
Okay. Okay. Did we need to get like rations and food and stuff, or are we good?
I did that on my inventory. I did
Okay.
rations. I mean, I did 14. So I think all of you would have to. Oh, I had money left over from when we first rolled our characters, and
Oh,
that's what I used for rations.
oh, you use that. You're not gonna use the group funds. I'm
No,
doing
this
all of
is
this from the
fine.
group funds.
Fergus
Okay.
has money too, so he can. Yes, you do have lots of money. Thank you.
He
For
doesn't
sharing.
ever bring it up though, so he can just be the
Right,
rich one.
but I'm just trying to figure out if we should add some rations for him. Okay, Fergus wants to buy rations with his money.
There you go.
I'll stay after everybody leaves, and then I'll buy the billowing cloak back from the leader.
He's also buying rations for Fergus Jr., he said.
I think No Tongue actually has all the money because it's all like there's 741 silver pieces in there. So
Fergus wants
What?
a
yeah,
handkerchief or
I
something
get,
for Fergus Jr.
somebody's been giving us
yeah.
like all the copper and all the silver pieces. So there's like
Lupa's
1,000.
like nestled down in a little nest of silver coins.
Yeah, so there's like over 1,000 copper pieces, 741 silver pieces, and 821 gold pieces. So you're carrying all the money.
I
No
see.
tongue.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Lupa's actually in a coma because has
Yeah.
heavy metal poisoning now
Yeah.
from being nestled in.
In my backpack, I have those pockets, and Sug's financial office is in that where all the gold is.
My
Tree.
9 copper and 1
Yeah,
silver
yeah,
left after that cup.
If possible, if I could get that glass orb.
Yeah, for sure.
Who wants the earring?
For sure. I don't know. I was thinking who should be.
I think maybe Siobhan because Siobhan's the other magic person, or she's the actual magic person. I don't think any of us are like naturally magic. So
If we come across some dragons, I got you.
yeah,
What does the ring do?
It's an earring of sending, so you can use the sending spell
Oh.
like 3 times, and then you get gets like 1 charge back again.
Okay.
will the bunnies disappear?
I know, right?
That's
Then
amazing.
they come back when it gains a charge.
Yeah, 1 charge per long rest. That's amazing. That's cool. Does anybody want to use it? You can do fun things with it.
So here's what I'm thinking. Is because that spell is super useful, but is it a spell that either one of our magic people learn, like have the ability to take?
I
I
think
can't
it's
form sentences
fifth
right now.
level. What level is sending? It's higher up.
It's a 3rd level spell.
Oh, there you go. There
As-
you go.
I
Thank
was
you.
gonna say I don't know if I've got.
Deuce, can I use this globe?
You should be able to.
If you're within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word
Ah.
and cause it to emanate.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Maybe
In
if it's-
addition, you can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air.
Ooh, that's
I'll say
interesting.
because I kind of you're the only one who doesn't have dark vision, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
So
you
I kind of put
should
it in there for you, so you can.
maybe you should make Chuck think of a way that he can utilize it.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay.
Do the drift globe dance or something.
Yeah.
Well, what can it read sign language? I mean, that's a language.
Yeah, you can do like a sign.
Yeah,
It's
all right.
magical.
There you go.
It's magical. And I'll say the spell sending specifies that you hear it in your mind. You
Yeah.
hear the message and reply to the message in your mind.
Oh man, what is No Tongue's mind voice going to sound like? Hey guys!
Yeah, high pitched, very squeaky.
Have you guys seen
It's
Suburban
gonna sound like
Commando?
Hershey.
Have you
Hey
guys
guys, I'm
seen
over here.
Have you
with
guys
No
seen
Tongue.
Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan?
No.
Where he's from the future. There's these two
Isn't he
thugs.
really?
Yeah, there's these two thugs that are chasing him throughout the whole thing. They're like these big buff guys that never speak. At the end, they come up to him. You're dead, Ramsey! No wonder you guys don't talk.
It's like the dog in Up.
Oh my goodness.
Soon we will be capturing him.
I liked his own voice.